When he shall come with what a love I never know. Welcome to this morning live in the kitchen, Life Kitchen. The best place to be every time, anytime, all the time is the kitchen. Welcome to everyone in the kitchen. Welcome to everyone that is coming in the kitchen. Come with your cup, your plate, your spoon, your knife, your fork. That's the kitchen. Take take me back, dear Lord, to the place where I first received you. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to the kitchen, the best place to be every time, all the time, in between time, every time. Welcome. And to those that are coming in, for those that have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and share. We are once more in the kitchen. We cannot be out of the kitchen because this is where our we are fueled. Hi, Kylie. It seems Saint Jamaica, Saint Jamaica, Jamaicans, Saint Jamaicans. You're a Kylie Saint. You are Jamaican. Oh, you are asking me a question. Okay, I'm getting you. Yes, sure. I am a Jamaican. Yes. Welcome, Texas. Welcome. Philip, welcome. Oh, yes, I am. Oh, you're Kelly Saint. Yes, and Ratu, whatever that is. Welcome to each one that is coming in the kitchen. I am happy to have you here in the kitchen. The kitchen. Every time, anytime, all the time, and in between times. This is where we get our fill. This is where we are fuel up. Audrey, welcome to the kitchen. Yes, Audrey, but that this morning, I don't look like I can cook. Why didn't you say baked chicken? Too much oil on the fried chicken, sweetie. So just shift to some baked chicken sometimes. Yeah. Okay, you want Akians? I am taking the orders. Sure, taking the orders. Ackee and saltfish in the Jamaican style with banana and a slice of roasted breadfruit beside it. You're talking my language, girl. You're talking my language. Yes. A dumpling. Aye. Well, you know, it seems like you know about Jamaica very well. Have you ever been there? Hmm? So, welcome. Please touch. Oh, yes. Oh, that's the only way you can speak so about Jamaica. Ackee and saltfish, boiled one dumpling. Oh, you went there twice. Good. Have you went to the mineral bath? Maybe you haven't been to the mineral bath. Next time, ask them to take you up to the mineral bath, where that hot water is swing out of the earth. There are a lot of places that are there to be discovered. Hmm. Yeah. And you get escovitch fish, steamed fish, and roast fish. Ah, sweetie, only Jamaica. Only Jamaica. And barbecue chicken. Only Jamaica. Only Jamaicans. Yeah. Welcome and thank you for coming into the kitchen. Ackee and saltfish and the next person needed. Wow. I'm taking the orders. Needed fried chicken. Fried chicken and festival. Have you got the festival yet? Yeah. Fried fried chicken and festival. Fried chicken served with so much things. So this is Chocho. Oh, you get Ochio. Oh, you went to Ochoras. That's my place. That's one of my places, I should say. You love the festival. Yeah, the festival, nice. Festival. Only Jamaica. Most of these things, only Jamaica. And then you will have the grand Christmas if you're there on Christmas time. Wow, wow, wow. Many food, many food. What is this on my screen here? I don't understand this. You don't understand what this is like or what is this for? You need some red snapper. I get you, my girl. I get you. I get you. You can excavate your or steam or roast your red snapper. So you know what this morning? I am going to make a dish that we call it the old time dish. Persons then, some of the privilege we have Texas. Is that Texas? Yeah. Some of the things we are doing today, they did not, let me say, know about it. Well, what I always do, I like to present some of these old time dish, old time dishes, old time cooking. And those cooking, they would call them the poor people food. Mhm. But when you take a good look at it and study the whole thing, I flip Ensberg, South Dock. Oh, that's welcome, Dakota. Welcome to Dakota. Welcome to all the persons there. Big up your country, big you up and the country. Thanks for being here. Yes, so when you take a good look at the things that they said is poor people food, because remember then persons couldn't have purchased some of the things that you're giving me a language that honestly I don't understand. Welcome, welcome. Please touch the like button. Please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share, and touch the like button. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the kitchen, and this is where we love to be. This is where we get our fuel. This is where we are strengthened. This is where we are filled. This is where we are nourished. Name it. Right across the board is the kitchen. Okay? Good. So you know different places, different department do different things. You have the beauty department, you have every other department. But when you come to this department, this is where you are filled, you are nourished. Okay. Good. Good. So this morning, let me see what on earth is happening right here, sir. Texas, Mars, whatever. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure what the hell you're coming in here to do, but right about now, this that you're doing is not very safe. So, in order to let the people goes on, I will have to maybe remove you, whatever you are. Let me have the people that I can understand here. Yeah, blessing and prosperity. You have to give me those things in English. Giving me them in the Dakota, whatever the place is. I am not a linguistic. Thank you. Okay, yeah. So in those days, people would prepare things for the meal, and they would say it's the poor people things, poor people food. But when you get a good examination of it, it is rich. It makes them rich. USSR, it's the Grim of the USSR. Texola, Mars, whatever. Hello, hello, hello. If you can get to Mars, please go. And they would prepare these things for their meal. Some person call it chocho. I grew up hearing it as chocho. Christophine. And what's the next name? Chikota or Kayota, something like that. Okay? So they would cook this with salted fish and bean, and this is a meal. Now, when you look at it, and they said, okay, this is it's a the poor people food, and you'd realize that what if you're using salted fish, Christophine, bean, then that is not a poor people food. That is a healthy food. So this morning I am going way back in time. Not that I was present in those way back time. But then we know about it. Our people, my parents do it. They told us about it. And of course, you read the history of the things that the people do then. So most of the things that is presented is not because you were physically there, but history, and while in school, they would show you the vessel that they use, the vessel that they use, the food that they eat, and what it is being prepared into. Okay? So this morning I will be doing salted fish or codfish, as things were sophisticated known. Well, it was codfish from the time, but because they salted and put it down. Um, Tex Namar, I am it's messing around right now. Okay. So welcome to everyone that is coming in on the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today, or this now, I will be preparing this with codfish and salted bean and beans. So I'm gonna prepare my chocho, Christophine, name it, whatever name you call it. Some of these meal came from the Spaniards that were in Jamaica, the Tainos that were in Jamaica. So most of these meal or meal preparation is from those persons that were there. And they left a mark. They left a mark there with some of the things that they used to have. Cassava, which is tayo. What's the other name of cassava? Cassava is one of them. So these things are not, but I love to revisit the histories. And because I love to revisit the history, I'll always do something from them. Okay? So this is my Christophine. Persons in my time now, what they do is use this for soup. So they are cooking soup. They would have chocho and turnip and things like that to put in the soup. Welcome to. What is autumn? I'm trying to see what is on here. I don't understand this that is coming on. ZX. I don't know what the heck is this. Again, give me 1 second here to look at this one. Okay. Let me move this because I don't know what is it. I'm dealing with something here, please. Because I don't know why I'm having this. Continue blocking my things. Okay. Somebody here is really interfering with. Hide you, yeah. Hide you from the channel. Because I don't know what is. I don't know what is it. Okay, I am doing now. I was just dealing with something on the channel. Somebody came on, something came on, some disturbance. So I had to get rid of this. Thank you for coming in. So this is what I am doing now. So this is the Christophine. And normally if it was older, I would remove that, would wash it properly. And I'm cutting them. I don't think I'm gonna be actually. I have already cooked the bean. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the kitchen. Every time, anytime, all the time, in between time. Best place to be is the kitchen. So these are some of the meal that the people, before knowing about fried chicken, jerk pork, well, they used to do their pork. They did their, put their pork over the smoke. So they would have smoked pork and all the rest of these things. Good. Welcome to the welcome. Thank you for all those color art. Thank you very much. So before they know about fried chicken and all different type, these are what they would have for their meal. And of course, they would said it is poor people meal. But then when you look at the value, the nutrition value, it's not poor people meal. Because why they said that they could not have eaten once or twice for the year, for the month, they would have eaten certain exotic meal. So these were their exotic meal. Their Christophine, otherwise we call it chocho, otherwise it is known as coyote, or coyote, whatever that is. That is what they would have. That is what their family. And one of the good thing about it, they used to cultivate a lot of grains, bean. So I'm just bringing back some of the extra food that a lot of people don't even know. They just use these things for different purpose. So my bean is already cooked. Some bulbs. Yeah. My bean is already halfway cooked because you have to, it's the dry bean. So we have to do this. So I will be putting this into the pot. And you know that that doesn't take a long time to cook. It's easy to cook. And of course, this is a salted fish. So you would get the salted fish. I've already flake it already. So we flake the salt fish. Yeah. So this is their meal, you know. This is a meal for them and for us. So sometimes you go back and you look at the things that they used to eat then and prepare it just like the bamboo shoot. The bamboo shoot has been used widely by, I think, I am not sure, I can be wrong. If I am wrong, please correct me on this one, that the Indians use a lot of bamboo shoot. I know in Jamaica, where they always have the Tainos, those are some of the people that use the bamboo. For the persons that know bamboo, the young part of the bamboo, they would have break it out, and that shoot that is that we would call the young shoot, they would have eaten that along with like cocoa. So this is an old time dish, long years ago, that people used to have. So you'd have them saying chocha and bean, right? I mean chocha, saltfish and bean, and that would be their meal. And we maybe would have looked at it and said, oh. In these days, we would have turned up our nose and said, but that was their meal in those days. And it's nutritious. Sometimes we go back to the days, the things that people, that the generation in those time used to eat, you know. So you would have the different bush. So of course, here it is going on the fire. Almost. I think so. I am cooking what you don't know or maybe never heard of.
What you cooking?
I am cooking chocho, otherwise known as Christophine, otherwise known as coyote or coyote, something like that. Salted fish and bean. And this meal is from way back when my great people. But throughout history, on the Tainos that were in Jamaica, you know, they use these meal. So I am bringing back some of the old time dishes.
I have to try some. When I come back from school.
So you use the broad bean and cook them. And of course, I've just put the chocho in. And then you're going to add your onion, all your seasoning that you feel like putting in there. You know, in those days, they never have bottle seasoning, powdered seasoning. It was all herbs and spice.
I better listen to my grandma. Find what she says.
Right? So sometimes persons might have, you were there then? No. But history. And in school, when we were going to school, they would bring back all the things that the vessels that they use, the food they eat, that we would learn to appreciate those people then coming up in our time and know that this is it. Now we are here, now we are having curry goat. Not saying they didn't eat goat, but apparently they did it different from us. We are having curry goat, curry chicken, fried chicken, and all the chicken. So I'm just bringing back some of those days, what these people had. And they say it was poor people food. It wasn't their exotic food because some of them could not afford the type of exotic food. But when you look at what they prepare, was not no poor people food, it was people food. Very nutritious.
Keep the comments respectful. Hi. Okay.
What you say?
No, I'm saying no. It didn't say
Oh,
anything
okay,
bad. I'm just
okay.
saying. Make sure to keep it respectful.
Okay, this is one of your moderator. This is Madam Lovely, one of your moderator.
You didn't know it.
Maybe not seen her very often, but she's there. And then we put in our little hot pepper. Yeah, you know, in everything in those days, those people don't leave out their pepper. Hot spice. Have to be spicy.
Smelling good, Grandma.
Yeah. I'm just cooking one of those old time cooking. You know, great grandmother old time cooking? Yes. And that whole time cooking is some call it chocha, some call it Christophine, whatever it is. With broad bean and salted fish. And I'm preparing the seasoning to throw with it. So we had a little spice here. And of course we can have a tomato here. I don't want to spoil the taste of what it used to be like. I want it to taste like really the old time when they cook it. In those days, their preparation still want to hook up for a money. I'm coming to you, ma'am. And we're putting some Africa spice in it. This is the pimento. So we drop a few grains in it. And we're going to lower our flame a little bit. Lower our flame and let it cook. Oh, welcome. Fruit shop. How are you today? I am going back in time to cook some of those whole time cooking. You know what they call the whole time cooking fruit shop? My great grandmother and your great grandmother and these people from all this time, when they came up. There was sometimes ago, I was working at a place and I was working with, I met some Brazilians and they became my friend. And we became work partner together. Yeah. And you look at the girl and, she's, and I said to her, she said to me, you know why we are so strong? We eat, Brazilians eat a lot of beans. I said, wow. And believe me, man, the girl they carry the strength like Samson. Yeah. So the things we are calling then, um, good night, good night. What are you cooking today? Okay. I am cooking Christophine saltfish with broad bean. And this meal is from, call it in slavery days, from way back when other, well, those persons were not slaves that were cooking it, like the Tainos and the Spaniards, they were not slaves. But this is one of their meal that they used to eat. So throughout history, and you read their type of meal that they prepare, I decided to bring one of their old-time dish. From then to here, because maybe some people still don't even remember or they don't know. Well, the younger persons wouldn't know because this is not being prepared at their home anymore. We are talking about fried fish, we're talking about fried chicken, we're talking about baked chicken, we're talking about curry goat, and we are talking about the many things. But these were their meal, and bean played a great part. Codfish or salted fish cooked down with chocho. And they put a little coconut juice. And remember, I keep seeing people saying coconut milk. Coconut do not carry milk. Not because you see it white. It is juice. Good? Soursop carries juice. And when you juice out soursop, it's white. The juice is white. So coconut do not carry milk. Coconut is not an animal or a mammal, I should say. Good. Yes, so this is call you being a moderator on my channel. Money do not start it to run on my channel, and moderators are looking for pay. You understand? So I can't have a moderator that I have to pay until I start getting paid from YouTube. And that's the honest truth. Okay? Because moderators, or most of the persons who want to be moderators, they are looking because they know that you got paid. And you have to pay from what you're making from. You understand? Good. So I don't want to take somebody right now until I know my legs that I'm standing on. Because I don't want to be cheating anyone out of what anything that they should get. Right? So moderators, you have moderators that don't get paid still, you know. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, moderators that don't get paid. They are like voluntary moderator. So you'd have to tell me if you're talking about a voluntary moderator. You have moderators that they just volunteer. You call them like they are the police. A moderator, you are responsible, if I'm going to be paying you, responsible to help to build the channel. Yes. You police the channel, you go through all the, to see if the content that is on this channel, if somebody else is using it somewhere else, and there is a responsibility being a moderator. A moderator that is just going to be voluntarily, certain responsibilities not on them. They are just like police for the channel. So they would have seen the bad comment, seen the person giving problem, and remove them from the page, you know, or put them on timeout, block them or something about that. The paid moderator do that, but the moderator that you are going to get, that is going to, or it is in you to satisfy them, to pay them, they have a multi job to do. Right? Set my page, do my, so there is a lot to it. So I just can't just get up and say, okay, I'm gonna give you being moderator. I would have to find out what happened, and I'm telling you the honest truth. I'm not getting money from YouTube. And that is what most of the time is looked upon. Okay? So it's not that you can't be a moderator. If it's a voluntary moderator, which you would not have anything actually to do with the page, you would only be there with a wrench, a blue wrench. Other moderators, they are a responsibility to their to work with. Maybe I shouldn't put this bean in yet. Yes, fruit shop. So that is how it really goes. Understand? Persons working there being moderators. If you go through the on your thing and read the demand of a moderator, At some of the things, your channel can carry a lot of people, you know. Your channel can carry a lot of people, but the amount that you can finance, because people is not going to be doing editing free. If you get an editor on your channel, you have to think of paying them. You understand? So I don't want to fool anyone. I don't want anyone to, you know. So that is it. So you'd have to say what kind of moderator you want to be. Just a moderator with a wrench. That when I put you as moderator, all you have is a wrench. So you are not looking for pocket. So most of the persons that you saw with a wrench as a moderator, they are not a paid moderator. But you have the moderator who surely go through, they are responsible to remove any of your work that is somebody else is using without your permission. They are entitled to remove it. They are entitled to have so many things to do on your channel. Right? So it's not just having a range. If you just want to have a range without any responsibility, then. And then to be a moderator, I would have to know the person. I would have to know the person who is being a moderator. You know, we have to know. We have to have more connection more than just being on the channel and, you know, you talk. Because I don't have any connection for you. I don't have a phone number. I have nothing. You. And my dish is almost finished. Welcome to the channel. Welcome this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, share. And my meal is almost finished. I can understand why they used to do these meals. They haven't taken a long time at all. Easy done, quick and easy. So for the persons that are looking on their health, looking on their waistline, watching, you know, it is healthy, tasty, healthy, and delicious. We're going to hold it. Imagine why these people cook these meals. The chocho or the Christophine is easy to cook. Don't take long. The bean is the longest, which I have done the bean earlier on. And the salted fish, yes, when you throw in all your onion and all the rest of it, almost finished. So in those days, the people would eat some things, especially on the vegetable side, which what we call vegetable, it is classified as meat. What we call meat is classified as flesh. So the vegetable would be the meat. So you have the people who use the bamboo shoot and they get the bamboo and that young part, they would cut it up and that is their meat. When you have the chicken and the pig and the cow and the goat and the other things that can be eaten, it is called flesh. Scripturally, it is called flesh. You eat flesh, flesh eating person. But meat is actually the vegetables. So imagine those persons then, this is their what they prepare to eat, you know. And in these days we would have said, but oh my God, this why can people eat this? Oh yes, they eat it. And they stayed healthy too. That's the thing about it. As I always said, whatever you are consuming, ensure that you are getting something from it. Don't eat because of a stomach full or because the thing just tastes nice. Eat because you are getting some form of nutrition from it. You are getting some vitamins, you're getting something, ray of flavor, something. You're getting something from it. So whenever you think of eating, think of what you're getting from it. For the bean, you get the bean carries so much things. The Christophine, surprisingly, let me consult here just to reassured. What's the nutrition benefit from Christophine? What's the nutritious benefit from Christophine? Good. Okay. So you look at those people then, and they were looking after these things. Christophine, known as coyote, squash, offer nutritional benefits, including being rich in fiber, vitamin C, and B6. An antioxidant which can aid in digestion, weight management, and overall health. So we look at it and said, oh, the people just do this. But they knew what they were doing. In spite people thought they were uneducated, they knew what they were doing, you know? So in everything you are going to consume, what you think to eat, think of what you are getting from it. What is the benefit to your body that you're getting from it? So it may just look like that, but Christophine is rich. It is rich. But sometimes we just pass it up. We just pass it by. You know? So this morning, though the people then in those centuries, these were some of the meal that they do prepared. So you won't be too fat. Tell that lady to keep our language friendly, please. Rio, 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 Rio. Rio, 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 Rio. What am I getting here? Just trying to find something here. Okay, so since we my dish is finished. I am finished. Yep. So yes, this is your broad bean. These are your broad bean. Here goes your bean and your salted fish right there. And this is the Christophines. These are the Christophine. Chocho or coyote. Yeah. So good. It is good. Mmm. Christophine or coyote bean saltfish dish. Yeah. This is your broad beans. Beans are mashing away. Eat and don't feel like stop eating. So, this is what the people in those days used to prepare. So easy to done, very easy. Easy, easy, easy. Call it chocho. Okay. So, yes, these are some of the meal that persons usually prepare. Okay. And these are simple but healthy. And this is what we look for in our meal. In our meal preparation, we are looking for the value out of the meal. Right? We are looking for the value, as if we went to purchase a pair of shoe or something. We are looking for value. So when we are preparing meals, we have to look for the value, what we are getting from it. May simple, but it is valuable. It is simple, but it supplies to your body something that you don't have to go and bought from the shop. You understand? Yes. So this is all about our meal. Our meal that we consume. Some person will be saying, I am eating, yet the doctor say I need so and so, because yes, you're eating, but you're eating empty. It doesn't carry anything in it. The value is not there. Okay? So thank you. And for those that are have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, like, and share. I appreciate you doing so. And please join me in the kitchen once more when I will pull up a next meal from an ancient meal then and come with it. Okay? So thank you. And this is your salted fish. Mm-hmm. So you have your protein. Mm-hmm. You have your iron, you have your starch, you have your vitamin B6 and all these things. It is right here in one plate. So yes, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for everyone that have tuning this morning. And I hope you coyote, saltfish, and bean. Coyote, saltfish, and bean. Or codfish and bean. Nutritious with value in it. Okay? Thanks very much for being here. I will have to rush from the live due to time constraint. Okay? So we will meet up this evening again and then we can have some talk. And peradventure, we might just discuss some food. Yes. I think that is nice. For a change, we discuss something else. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you, all my supporters. Thank you, those that have not subscribed yet, but they are going to subscribe. Thank you very much for doing so. I know you're going to subscribe. What of time you're going to subscribe? Okay? And you like the live. So at this time, I will say peace and love. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Okay? And God will do the rest for you. I haven't seen any of my England folks, but big up to all of you. I don't forget you, men and women that have watched and support me from London, England. Thank you. From other part of the countries, other countries, thank you for your support. Thank you for your love, like, and your subscription. Thank you very much. And let us meet. Guess we will be having a food talk this evening. Bye. Have a good one.